everyone, and welcome to Backstreet Salvation. Now, I do believe last night I seen Mr. Ice Cube made some nice little trending on Twitter. Now, why would Ice Cube, the main man himself, got to show a little bit, why would he get on there and just radiate some good knowledge in a sense? Now, this wasn't basically directed to me. This was directed to a whole community that I'm not even going to put it in a race aspect. I'll put it into a class aspect. This message is pretty much for all the impoverished people, all those that are in poverty. Now, what class is in poverty? The minority. That is who I think Ice Cube was directing this to, but he's seeing through all this little bullshit that's going on, pretty much with all the governmental figures that we have, the little figureheads. Now, we're going to get into exactly what he said. We're actually going to play that clip of what he said, but I just want you to know that the Democrats and Republicans are not really doing anything at all. Now, you might say, oh, well, Trump's up in there. He's a Republican. Not really. Like I said in my previous videos, I do believe it was, which one was that? I think it was the stimulus package, that little one that I have there. Trump is not a Republican. He's not even a politician. He's a businessman that went into politics. And trust me, Republicans want him out. They want their own politician in, so they can continue this little one-party, two-party crap. Okay? I think that needs to stop. I would think that a lot of people actually think that needs to stop. If we ever had like a Tea Party or a third candidate, we'd probably vote for that right there. Because the Democrats, just look at the DNC, man. I did a dumpster fire one on that one. The DNC, they showed no promise whatsoever. It was Orange Man bad and racism. The Republicans are like, we don't know anything. It's not true. Come on, man. Either party, you're not going to do good. So that is the question. What's going to happen after the 4 years if Trump gets reelected, or after the 4 years of Biden? Well, God only knows what's going to happen if Biden does get elected. Oh, man. We're definitely going to see some turmoil on that one. But let's say Trump does win. The question is, what's going to happen after that? Because that's where the Republicans, that's where you're going to get that two-party system. You're not going to get another businessman. You're not going to get any entrepreneur. You're going to get a politician. More than likely, another politician. And we'll go back to the same old routine. Now, with all this being said, I do hope you like the background because, well, hey, you already know exactly what this is about and what my main man, well, he's not my main man, but you already know what Ice Cube represents. Alright, he's all about the Benjamins. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Let's see, let me show you what piqued my interest, actually. So here, on Zero Hedge, not only on Zero Hedge, but it also came on Twitter as well, but on Zero Hedge, we have a little quote. As you've seen on my little thumbnail as well, I put that same quote there. Where's our fucking bailout? Ice Cube slams Democrats for abandoning blacks, the minority, those in poverty. Let's read this. Rapper Ice Cube has cooled on the Democratic Party, complaining in a Saturday rant that the DNC has financially abandoned the black community and that even if Trump is voted out of office, then what? I can tell you then what. You're going to get back to the same old routine. Democrats are going to get you to rely on the government, so you have to beg for them. Please, please help us. Or you're going to get the damn Republicans. I mean, well, let's just say after this part, get rid of Trump, then you're going to get the Democrats. You're going to be saying please all the time. And whatever they dish out, you're going to say thank you, even if it is a little scrap. Anyways, the translation is, where's our money, Nancy? Yeah, just look at that right there. That's true. She's got all them little, how much was that ice cream? $20-some? Just for that right there, that little piece right there was $20-some? Come on now. The 50-year-old entertainer, whose real name is O'Shea Jackson, added that black small business owners were shut out of the trillions allocated by Congress in a Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP. And that's what you want to do. You want to PP all over that P. For real. Really didn't help much at all. Now did it? Where's our fucking bailout? Asked the rapper who launched a COVID-19 fundraiser and charity clothing line to support autism, but not blacks. It doesn't matter, man. That takes no color whatsoever. I don't care. Autism is autism. Let's just leave that one alone. This is a bad part about the zero hedge right here. Now, I'm not quite sure how long this video is. We're going to go check out Twitter and get that main video from him himself. Anyways, let me continue. A lot of people getting up at the DNC, talking, and everybody really eating it up, throwing their hands up in the air like they just don't care. But what I don't hear was, what's in it for us, he said, adding, what's in it for the black community, besides the same old thing we've been getting for these from these parties. What's in it for us, for real? I don't hear anybody mentioning a contract with Black America. And I don't know why, because it's one of the most comprehensive reform documents that's come about in a long time, and that could really address the problem. Yes, it could. It could address a lot of problems. But I'm telling you, it's not about the race, man. It's about the whole class, the whole financial class. You got the rich class, and then you have the poor class. Middle class is done gone. That whole CARES Act pretty much got rid of that. All their money went into the big tech, went into everybody for that bailout that we got for this with this contagion going around. And I don't know why, because it's one, yeah, that's right, we got into that. But the way it looks, they don't have a plan. No, they don't. DNC, they never said anything about a plan. Hopefully with the RNC coming up, hopefully we might see some kind of plan. I mean, Trump does tout helping Black America, so I'm asking, has he? Before this contagion? Did you have employment? Was you putting money in your pocket, having a little bit more? Because Trump, I think, was helping the poverty to get out of poverty before this little contagion decided to spring magically upon us. Still can't see it though. Imagine that. They just pulled $3 trillion out their ass and gave it to all their friends. It's almost as if Democrats went from slave ownership and segregation to promising black handouts for 6 decades in order to maintain power. Think about that for a minute. They went from slave ownership and segregation. Now, who all are we talking about has racism and all that? We're saying Orange Man bad. Now, even Ice Cube understands that it's the Democrat Party that has caused a lot of this turmoil, a lot of this racism going around. It's that Democrat Party because they're trying to play the key. No. They're trying to play that key. And they've been doing it for 6 decades, man. 6 decades. Alright, well, that's pretty much all that right there. That's all they really wanted to quote. We can check out a little bit here on some Google. All you gotta do is really just type that in, and you're gonna see what's up with them. Pardon me there for a minute. I mean, that's all you have to do. It's not just from Zero Hedge. So let's just go ahead and see what Mr. Cube has to say good on the good old Twitter, because I want to keep this kind of quick. I just thought this was a nice little brush up. I noticed nobody really liked the Run DMC stuff, but I'm a classic guy, man. I like them old school stuff. If you haven't checked it out, maybe you should check out my little thing on Run DMC. You're going to find out who the two accomplices were that got Master J. Anyways, let's get up in here. Let's see what Twitter got up. Let me get this bad boy going. Alright, here we go. We got some Ice Cube. We got somebody relaying Ice Cube, but we got Ice Cube. This is his right here. So, let me get this bad boy playing now. Yeah, let me turn this music down here just a little bit and get this bad boy going for you.
So, over the last 4 days, the Democratic National Party held their convention. A lot of people, you know what I mean, getting up there and talking, and, you know, everybody really, you know, eating it up, you know, throwing their hands in the air like they just don't care damn near. So, it's
that's right.
You know, what I didn't hear is what's in it for us? What's in it for the black community besides the same old thing we've been getting from these parties? What's in it for us, for real? You know, I didn't hear anybody mention a contract with Black America. And I don't know why, because it's one of the most comprehensive reform documents that's come about in a long time that could really address the problem. The way it look, they don't have a plan. Everybody's, you know, talking about get Trump out, get Trump out, get Trump out. If you vote, that's going to happen on the first day. So now what? Trump out, now what? What? What do we get in the first 100 days?
Check.
That's what we're trying to figure out. What do we actually get that they could give us overnight like that? They just pulled $3 trillion out their ass and gave it to their friends. That's American taxpayer money.
Cold-blooded.
That's your money.
Cold-blooded.
That they just gave away. And then there's 42% of black businesses closing. None of that money. Where's our fucking bailout? Where's the bailout? Not the PPP loan that they didn't give us. Where's the bailout? I don't want to hear about deficit. I don't want to hear about what our generations gonna have to pay. Because if we don't have shit, they ain't gonna have shit anyway to pay nothing.
That's the truth.
So we got to start something right now. Democrats don't seem like they got a plan. Republicans don't seem like they got a plan for us. So how the hell you gonna vote for them? Make them earn that vote. They can start today. They ain't got it yet.
Earn it.
They can start today. Make their ass earn that vote, man. Stop playing with these people, and they'll stop playing with you.
Now, you heard it from the main man. Make them earn the vote. Even Trump, okay? I mean, if you want to think that I'm a pro-Trumper, fine, so be it. But you know what? I'm disappointed. I'm hoping that I heard word that he might be even doing some executive order even more. That's for another little episode. But we got to make them earn a vote, okay? We can't just We can't just hand it to them. They expecting to get votes. What happens if we don't vote? They need us. We don't need them. Now we can either do this peacefully or we can do this by other means. We are perfectly capable of this. We just got to get united, man. That's all there is to it. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments below if you could. Whether you think that everything's just fine, whether you think Ice Cube here is just talking, just pretty much talking out his ass and really doesn't mean nothing. Now, I normally get on celebrities, because celebrities know best. That's one of my things that, yeah. Well, it's not one of my things. It's one of the things that I've learned from watching somebody. And he's right. Celebrities don't know best, but celebrities got to be there to help influence us a little bit. But in this little case right here, I damn near completely agree with Mr. Ice Cube. O'Shea Jackson. But like I said, let me know what you think. Whether you're for or against, just your whole complete thought on this whole damn situation. About the DNC, about the upcoming RNC. But until then, until I see your comments, I hope you're more blessed than what you deserve.